Hello everybody, I am Jedi Jack Penguin and welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars review. So today I'm really excited to be taking a look at set number 75012, BARC Speeder with Sidecar. This set includes 226 pieces, originally retailed for $24.99 when it released January 1st of 2013. Now this set is known for having the one and only most sought after figure from the Clone Wars, Phase 2, Captain Rex. Now this box has been through quite a bit. I think I got this for my birthday back in March of 2013. As I said, includes two new hard to find figures, or at least one that is very expensive on the aftermarket that LEGO may be making a new one of in the not so distant future. But looking at this box art design, you get that classic 2013 January box art where you get your Star Wars and Yoda from the top with that green all around. You also get this sort of deserty planet as the background for your set. Minifigures showcased from the bottom. This was also back when they said what figures were new in a set, which is really interesting. From the very back, this also just goes to show how terribly damaged this box is. You can see some of the other play features and also a quick advertisement for lego.com/Star Wars. Included in the box were a total of 2 numbered bags to build the set, in addition to your stickers and instruction manual. Instructions for the time period mimicking the style of the box. From the very back you get your Win Kid, and you get a quick advertisement for Lego Club. You also get the minifigure selections for all the sets available at the time period. I do own quite a few of these. Code for lego.com/Star Wars, which I don't really remember what this did. Piece count for 2 pages leading on to your final overall model. No other advertisements. To start off our minifigure selection, we have General Obi-Wan Kenobi, who is exclusive with brand new prints for the face, as well as the torso and legs. Fun fact about this character, the torso and legs I actually use for my sig fig, which is kind of hilarious. The one difference compared to my sig fig is that we actually get the black hands for some gloves here. Printing overall I think works very well for like an episode 3 kind of Obi-Wan mixing with the Clone Wars. Obviously you get the Clone Wars style eyes for this character, which is really interesting. And as I said, that face is brand new and exclusive to this character, where you get the smirk from the very front. And you can actually turn that right around to see an unhappy look from the very back. You also get the newer style for the Clone Wars hairpiece, which they would later use for the episode 3 Obi-Wan figures. And you get a blue lightsaber for the accessory. Another thing I have to note when it comes to the inclusion of Obi-Wan in this set is that I really wish that they could have changed him out with Anakin, just because it would make more sense to go with Captain Rex. I mean, maybe they could have changed Captain Rex with Commander Cody in this set. That would have probably made more sense though. But at the end of the day, I would have rather to have gotten Rex just because he is such a cooler character. Speak of the devil, it's Phase 2 Captain Rex. Now this figure is worth so much money on the aftermarket because this is the only set that LEGO included him in, and we haven't got him since. And with the popularity of the Clone Wars and the airing of Season 7, a lot of people thought that it's time for LEGO to make a new Phase 2 Captain Rex. We got a Phase 2 Commander Cody even last year, so I think this year we may be seeing a Captain Rex. No guarantee, but considering what we saw in the Skywalker saga, and that design very much looks like something that LEGO would release. And considering we now have the Phase 2 helmets with the holes on the side, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised that we see that sometime in the future. Now looking at this figure's design as a whole, you get that leg printing for like the knee pad area. You get both a waist cape, which LEGO probably won't do on the new figure, as well as a pauldron from the very side with that blue marking. I really love how that turned out. You can see the waist cape continued from the back, as well as some back printing show a little bit of a muddy design for his outfit. Blue arms, black hands for some gloves. You also get the printing from the very front with like all of his ranking and the scratch marks and everything. Really well done figure. Though what I think could have been a little bit better for this figure is the helmet design, just because I don't really like those lines on the helmet. I mean, it is somewhat accurate when it comes to the source material, but at the end of the day, that's really the one thing that bothers me the most about this figure, is that all of the muddy design, I think just we could do without it. But when it comes to the blue markings, love it. And also all of the markings for all the battle droids and all the enemies that he took down in the past. I love that they included that for the helmet design. And underneath it, you'll see a pretty familiar facial expression. This is the one that we actually saw for Captain Rex back in 2008. It's nothing too special, but it's nice to see included still the same, and you only get the one print from the front. No hairpiece, which I think would be cool to see included with a new version. And again, just such a sought after figure, just mainly due to a lot of these really cool part inclusions. Brand new print for the helmet, brand new print for the torso, brand new print for the legs, and getting both the waist cape as well as the pauldron as a bonus. And I also just have to say, getting those guns works very well as some accessories. Alongside our two heroes, you also get two bad guys to fight these Commando Droids, which previously came in a 2012 battle pack, as well as a DK book, so I guess this was a nice way to continue that army building if you wanted to. You get a regular sort of battle droid buildup, though you get the super battle droid legs in dark brown, and you get the clip piece connections for the arms, so you can stretch those out. Little print for a dot on the torso, which is, I guess, some nice extra detailing, and a brand new head mold for these particular droids. From the very back you get the stud, as you typically see for battle droids, and as I said, lots of clip piece connections in order to move the arms, and the body and the head. Not only do we get a vehicle for our two heroes, but thankfully LEGO also included a vehicle for our villains. Well, actually this is just a vehicle for one of our villains, a Artificial Speeder, where you get a spot in order to awkwardly sit one of your Commando Droids, you get a spot for your character to hold on to, and you have the other hand free to still mess around with the gun. You also still happen to get like the footrests from the side, but those obviously are not used. You get some stickers on here with that Separatist logo from both sides of this slope piece, which I'm pretty sure this slope piece may even still be exclusive to this set. Not too common of a piece, I love getting this. You also get some more stickers from the back of that, as well as on these flag pieces from the very back using that clip piece connection. Another thing that I have to note is the fact that we get a transclear piece in order to help this actually stand, though it is a little front heavy, so at times it will do that, which is a little annoying. Maybe you can move this back a little bit. That'll certainly help in the design, just so that it evens out the weight. Now on to the build for the BARC Speeder and Sidecar, which is just kind of hilarious that we have Obi-Wan piloting this speeder and then just Captain Rex in a sidecar. It just is such a hilarious idea. No, I did not actually sit him down. I do not want to ruin that waist cape. I'm just going to put him off to the side. Obi-Wan we can risk, but nope, not putting him in this vehicle. That's just not gonna happen. Now looking at the sidecar design, flick fire missiles, because those are still a thing. There you go. After destroying my fingers, I finally got one of these to fire off. They're in such an inconvenient place. As I said, this is meant to sort of like try and trigger it, but that's just not going to happen. Maybe if I just opened this out of the box, it would have worked a little bit better, but these are just a tiny bit stuck in those Technic pinholes, which I don't really mind because I'm not going to fire them off again. Another fun thing about this being a sidecar is that you can actually shoot your enemies from behind. Don't have to shoot them just from the front, but you can spin all the way to the back. This is done nice and easily with that Technic connection from the side, which works to great effect. Get some stickers here. You get one on this slope piece off to the side, some transclear to just help steady this on the ground, and nothing from the other side. On to the BARC Speeder itself. This design has quite a few stickers. You get some on these ski pieces, which you'll see from the back, as well as the front of the build from both sides. You also get some of these gun pieces, these sort of scuba guns that you'd see in like Aqua Raiders or Atlantis. You get some more stickers on this slope piece, another slope piece that I think is still kind of exclusive to this set in that color, where you get the Republic logo and the continuation of the dark red mixing with the light gray for that Republic color scheme, which works very well as a whole. Another sticker from the very front of this slope piece just to continue that dark red color scheme. Handlebar for Obi-Wan to hold on to. And of course, just some pretend guns from the front. You only get the flick fire missiles for Captain Rex, and also another fake gun for him, so he has lots and lots of toys to play with. And as a whole, color scheme works very well. Oversized speeder, kind of scary. Flick fire missiles, don't really care for. Kind of a funny design to see included with these two characters. So overall, for $25 back in the day, was this set worth it? For sure, I think this was a really great value, especially for getting a Phase 2 Captain Rex, which is a figure that is really desirable in this day and age, and I'm surprised LEGO hasn't made a new one. I do still think that the bundling of both Obi-Wan and Rex is kind of weird. I would have rather them include Anakin with Rex, just because you see them together a lot more often. I do like that we get both heroes and villains in this set, especially for the time. I think kids would have enjoyed having a bad guy for the heroes to fight, though as for the builds included, oversized speeder bikes, we've gotten these so many times in the LEGO Star Wars portfolio, it's just getting redundant at this point. Though I do still think it's kind of hilarious that we have this sidecar for Captain Rex. It's just such a hilarious and silly, stupid concept, and if anything, I see people buying this for the figures out of anything else. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say for this video. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, what your thoughts are on the set. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so every time I upload a new video. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!